And now for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby, and you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel.
Race fans, good evening to you. We are back at it tonight. We continue on. We roll on with Charlotte Race Week. Tonight we're going to be in the trucks. Got time for one race and one race only tonight. Got some severe storms coming through my area about the 10 o'clock hour. So we are starting a bit early this evening. I do apologize. Normally we try to start our main race around 8 o'clock on the East Coast. But it is 7 o'clock on the East Coast. We'll still have 20 minutes of practice, and we'll determine if we need to run a heat race or not at that point. But we're going Charlotte tonight, race number 2 of Charlotte Race Week, and we're in the trucks, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Good evening to you, Rock Bottom Racing, everybody. Good evening to you, Aaron A. Top of the evening to you guys over in the chat. Again, this is race 2 of 4 for Charlotte Race Week. We will award a points champion of these 4 races, but it's going to cap off with our Coke 600 on Saturday night. That's 400 laps, 600 miles. Again, that is all part of Charlotte Race Week. More on that information here in just a moment. I do have to say thank you to these guys, these gals, good evening, Troy Thompson, that help support this channel. Stay caught up on our racing schedule at _FlyingAces on X or on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Need race-winning open setups on iRacing? Check out the official Coca-Cola iRacing eNASCAR setup supplier at McConey Setup Shop. Save 10% off your order with promo code FlyingAcesTV. I want to thank RaceLab for providing us with our live stream standings, track map, and other useful racing widgets. If you're a live streamer or simply a sim racer, check out RaceLab. Looking for NASCAR diecast or NASCAR merchandise? Check out Plan B Sales or Circle B Diecast. Save $5 off your order of $30 or more with the promo code FlyingAcesTV. You could walk away with $100 tonight courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare in Brandon, Mississippi. Drivers must win 2 races, have the Team Racers for Christ or a similar faith-based logo on both race-winning cars, and have an I rating of 3,000 or less at tonight's feature race to win the prize. All right, good evening to you, Marcolian. I saw you sneak in here in the chat. Yes, Daryl Howell's with us. The party can begin. Michael Smithy, good evening. Spasm, top of the evening to you. And, of course, Bruce Lignell, good evening, Ogre. Yes, it is the afternoon out there where you're from. Over here on the right coast, the right-hand coast, it is 7 o'clock Eastern. Again, I do apologize for having to start so early tonight with our main race. Maybe a few guys, gals that may not be able to race. But nevertheless, we have to go on. We have to keep an eye on Mother Nature. At the end of the day, she always wins, and I need to be done just in case some severe weather rolls through my area later this evening. So, what I was talking about a moment ago, we're going to fire off this awesome Memorial Day weekend on Friday night with our 2025 Indianapolis 500. At the moment, I think there are 7, maybe 6 spots remaining. If you want in, it will be a 25-car field. If those spots do not get filled before Friday, then we will run a heat race for anybody that wants to try to race their way in. That will start at 6 o'clock Eastern time on Friday evening. That will not be live streamed, but I'll get the password out to everybody, and we'll see how many guys wants to race their way in. So again, I think there is, I can actually look at it right now. Give me a moment. We confirmed 2, 4, 6, 7 spots still remaining of those 25 available slots. You do not have to reserve your way in, but if there is spots open, we will run a heat race for it. Same format, and that will also apply to the 2025 Coke 600, boys and girls. That will be on Saturday night. Again, that will cap off this Charlotte Race Week. It's a main event. It's a big event. And you do not have to run in all 3 of the other Charlotte races if you want to race in the Coke 600. But that's coming up at you on Saturday night, May 24. That is this upcoming 4 days from now. That is our Coke 600. And half the field has already been reserved. That will be a 30-car field, or up to 30 cars. But again, half the field still remaining, so 15 has reserved a spot, 15 open spots. Same format. We'll run a heat race on Saturday evening at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Again, no live stream if there are open spots. Trap and Diablo, good evening to you. Scott Nichols, John Cena, new 17th title champion. Good evening to you. Of course, great champion. Great champion. Speaking of champion, Scott Nichols, there's great champion. Good evening, everybody. All right, let's get out here to the Charlotte Motor Speedway. We'll see what's going on. Let me do it. I should have looked at this a moment ago. We have at the moment 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 drivers. 17 drivers. And we have, give me just a second here. We have 7 race credit drivers. Myself makes 8. So top 5 qualifiers makes 13. Top 10 finishers 23. So we need 23 trucks, 24 before we run a heat race. All right. Again, we guarantee 5 top 5 qualifiers, top 10 finishers, and myself making 16. So we'll base everything off of that. We may give race credit entries back tonight. We'll see how it plays out. Again, I do apologize for having to come on the air at 7 o'clock tonight. I know it's an hour early here on the East Coast, and definitely it's 4 o'clock out there on the West Coast. Some guys may not even be home from work.
Quarter outside. Still outside. Clear.
Won 100 laps tonight. Should be a fun evening. I hope it's half as good as that ARCA race was last night. Man, we had such a fun time. Just a fun time.
Slow one on the bottom there in front of you.
Ooh, I like that Cowtails truck right in front of us. It off that wall, man. No matter how many times they tell me, it's not the
Try to get
fastest
it
way
over
around
that
here.
code, make sure it feels okay. Slow one in front of you on the bottom. Quarter outside. Still outside. Clear.
We'll do a pit road entry. We're going to pit in here, Timmy. Sean Royer has joined us, Paul White, and Nate Yarnell.
You watch that weather or not?
I know it, buddy. That's the reason I had to start at 7 o'clock tonight. Yeah, Timmy's from, actually, Timmy's not too far from me. So is Marcus Adams. If you've watched the channel any, you may remember Marcus Adams.
Yeah, I'll probably just practice a little bit and get off here.
Yeah. What time is it forecasted to come through your parts of the woods?
We got one round, wasn't real bad, but around 9, something like that.
Yeah, by the time that first round got to us, it kind of died out, but it's supposed to be about 10 o'clock for me. Okay, let's see what we got here now. I need to count the non-race credit entries. I'm not good at that. Sometimes I lose count of that, so...
Just have the old lady on tornado siren duty like mine was last night.
She is. She's very good at it. So Ollie Cordell, Aaron Allman, Greg Gunther, Joey Piletti, Richard Robb, Larry Eddy, Tim Setzer, West Polly, George Buck, Ryan Bates is 10, Buster Malcolm 11, Mark Barcelos 12, Sean Royer 13, and Trevor Benz 14. So yeah, we will have a
If she
heat
comes
race.
downstairs and says the siren's on, but you got to do like a Camden would do and just go outside.
You're exactly right. I'll certainly do that. I already got my game plan. We don't have
Hold your hand up in the air and say, not now.
Hang on, baby. I got 20 laps left. We have it's not really a storm shelter, but it is a dairy. My parents built a dairy years ago, and so it's underground, except the roof. The roof is not, it's exposed, but the rest of it is underground. So that's our safe space, so to speak. We had a tornado warning about 4. It got a little sketchy, Richard Robb says. Yeah, boys, these things ain't no... You guys live in the Midwest. You certainly know more about tornadoes than I do. But they are no laughing matter. That is for sure. For certain. Michael Johnson, good evening to you. Daniel Barry, Sports Highline. I saw him today in the Ryan Hall, y'all, live stream. I was checking out some weather earlier today, Daniel, and saw you in there. Trapping Diablo, once again, good evening to you, my man. Spasm, do you know my favorite baseball team in MLB? That's Scott Nichols. I'll give you a little hint, Spasm. It's the Yankees. Michael Gahagan, everybody. Yeah, he does. He needs to take him a whiz, Gahagan. You're exactly right. They're just waiting on the go-ahead to put them tires on and get back behind the wall. I feel sorry for this gas man right here. He's held that fueling can for a long time. Let's get back out here. Do a little bit more practice. I do want to remind everybody it will be 1 lap of qualifying for this race and the feature, of course. 1 lap of qualifying.
I'm pitching there, Buster.
Paul is in that red and black truck.
Yeah, I didn't mean to fly it up like that, though.
Woo, a little slick. .298. That's 1 lap out. And that's a safe qualifying lap. Let me try this again. We'll reset. Try to throw up one more mock qualifying run. Got about, what do we got here? About 8 minutes remaining until we determine 1 heat race and 2 qualifying. Do we need to qualify or not? .176 at the line is what I was a few minutes ago. So we're going to have to use all this track here on the out lap. All right, 176 still. We'll try the high side. In 1 and 2. Crap. That's going to be tough.
He wants you to be slow right now.
That's going to be tough, trying to get all you can in 3 and 4. Now, we will qualify a bit later for the feature. so it might be able to stick with the cooler track temps. I'm gonna try it again. One and two, certainly the radius is more narrow, so I can see how you gain the speed in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, you can't really run the top. Manure. I did get it to stick though. Had to use up more track. It's 39 flat, or excuse me, 30 flat. It's a pretty decent lap time. And I hit the wall. So probably down in the 9s there. Ollie, Cordell, Brandon Green, those guys are in the upper 8s.
64 laps.
What's that, Buster? He's ran 64 laps.
They've already went 64 laps. They feel like they've already raced a race.
It's a great practice session. We'll qualify here in about 4 minutes. Daniel Applegarth, good evening again, Spasm. Another entertaining, yes sir, another entertaining night at Charlotte. Fired up about some Charlotte. Warren Keith, yes, got you in here, Warren. Got you in here, Warren Keith. Glad I saw that. You'll be driver number 8. Warren Kyle Keith will join us this evening in the feature event. Warren Keith, everybody. That will leave Mr. Keith with 17 race credits to his name. To that glorious Warren Kyle Keith name. All right, let's see how many we got in here. We'll start getting a good idea. Let me go ahead and set this on most exciting. I'll put this on. What are we going to put this on? Let's go TV camera 2. And watch these cats just get around here. Let me do some mathematics right quick. I need to see who's in here first. All right, so Ollie Cordell, Paul White, Aaron Allman, Greg Gunther, Joey Piletti, Richard Robb is 6, Larry Eddy is 7, Mark Barcelos is 8, Tim Setzer is 9, Wes Polly is 10, George Buck 11, Trevor Benz 12, Ryan Bates 13, Buster Malcolm 14, Cody Burke 15, and Sean Royer 16. So yes, we will have to run a heat race, as there are 16 guys in here not already locked in. Some good Lance crackers, man. The peanut butter cheddar crackers, that's where it's at. Big fan, Spasm. And good evening to you again, Daniel. All right, Sean Royer has disconnected. That gives us 15 drivers. That is not already locked in. We'll see if Sean gets back in or not. But with 8 race credit drivers, myself making 9, top 5 qualifiers 14, top 10 finishers 24. Of course, Warren is not in. At the moment, we have 24 trucks in here. And then again, Warren Keith is not yet in the race room. Let me see if any other race credit entries are not in. Dan Taylor's in, Wishen's in, Heaney's in, Winklespec, Yarnell, Green, Thomason. Again, Warren Keith is not. So 7 out of our 8 are in here. We'll see how many we got to grid up for the heat race. Sean Royer has reconnected, as we got under a minute remaining until we go qualifying. One more reminder, guys. Again, this is 1 lap of qualifying, 1 lap of qualifications. Our top 5 qualifiers will go on to the feature, and top 10 heat race finishers. I'm eating my final Lance cracker. this evening. All right. Could I PayPal you $10 to get into the Indy and the Coke 600? Yes, absolutely. Actually, it's 11. It's 6 for the... I'm sorry. You're right. Good Lord. My bad. 6 and 4 is still 10. Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. And we'll get you in there. Cordell wants to PayPal. I missed that. Where is Cordell? I missed that. iRacer 413 is not Ali Cordell, Spasm, if that is what you inferred. All right, let's go qualify it. We'll go 16-1. Yeah. See what the track temperature is. It's 87. Sim time. What time is it in the sim? It is 6 o'clock. Okay. And again, we'll see if we do have the 10 drivers to grid up. I think, if my math is correct, we should have 11 in the heat race. And that would be after, of course, we set our top 5 qualifiers. Get these tires hot. Again, it's 6 o'clock in the evening. It happens, Spasm. Look, man, it takes me a while to learn the iRacing name, especially if they're all different. Twitter, iRacing, and their real name, or YouTube name. I'm gonna try the bottom. Not a good idea. No. Even with all that shade. All right. 30.4. I got super loose down here on the bottom. So Cody Burke, looks like Larry Eddy, Paul White, Timmy Setzer, and Ryan Bates currently our top 5. We should Ironman the races. The ARCA race is Friday night. Yes, it is. We're going to have that bad boy on the TV as our main man Rick Goodell at this moment will be behind the wheel of that 31 car in the ARCA race Friday night. Oh, I agree there, iRacing 413. Yeah, buddy. Listen, it's the Coke 600. I know we run the Daytona 500, we run the Indy 500, and all that. But, man, there is just something special about the Coke 600. Just something about it. I don't know. It's my favorite race of the year, not just on iRacing, but I watch it in person or on television. What's up, JC Coker? Good evening to you, man. We're going to have a good race tonight. No doubt. No doubt. Let me tell you what. Last night's P3 finish, I was so dang excited. My wife was asleep when I got off the air, and I went in, and I think I woke her up telling her about the P3 finish and how I did it. It was crazy. 2 tires. I don't know if we'll do that again. We might. I don't know. But it did work out for me, though. It sure did. All right, here. Cody Burke, Ollie Cordell, Larry Eddy, Paul White, and Tim Setzer. Those guys are into the feature as of right now on time. And we got 25 competitors in here for 24 total spots. All right, so it looks like top 7. See, is anybody else out on the track? I don't think so. Joseph Klein has joined us. That's good. Come on in, Joe. You may have to start at the back of the pack as we're getting ready to grid up here in less than a minute's time. Guys, if these qualifying results hold, that would put the top 7 drivers. That's Timmy Setzer, Paul White, Larry Eddy, Ollie Cordell, and Cody Burke into the feature, along with Walker Thomas and Nate Yarnell as race credit entries. I'm going to go ahead and grab a photograph of that. I think we might have 2 guys not making it in tonight. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure. And again, Warren Keith, probably on his way home from work. He's got a race credit entry. Again, this is the last time I'll say it, I think. I do apologize for having to start so early this evening. Again, I've got severe weather threatening my area here about the 10 o'clock hour. So, all right. That's going to put Timmy, and it's going to put Ryan Bates on the pole. That will put Ryan Bates on the pole.
Well, I guess I have to stay for the picture now. I race if I can.
You dadgum right, Tim. We should be done by 9 o'clock. Again, I hate to beat a dead horse, but that's why we started early this evening.
Yeah, 10-4. That's a first for me to make it in first round, so.
Congratulations. Good lap. All right, so Ryan Bates will kick us off here. Aaron Allman will start on the outside of row 1. We'll put this up on the old chase cam. That, of course, is Ryan Bates. Ryan may be blinking a bit. Or he may have disconnected. I don't know. Or temporarily just, there we go. Ryan Bates in that 81 Worth. That is a Chevrolet this evening. That 13 is West Poly. Interesting paint scheme for driver number 13. All right, Aaron Allman is yet to grid up. Now, there's Aaron Allman. That's going to put West Poly up on the front row, I do believe. Aaron Allman in the Deadpool Toyota. West Poly in a Toyota tonight. The 7 truck, that, of course, is Richard Robb. Beautiful Exide number 7 truck. Joey Piletti in that number 6 Pulse Chain Chevy. This 28 tonight is George Buck in his Ford F-150. The 49, of course, is Mark Barcelos in the People's Republic of Communist California Ford F-150. At 33 tonight, it's a beautiful Tide truck. That's Trevor Benz. Trevor Benz in 33. This 14, that is Joseph Klein in the 14. It's a Chevrolet. The 93, of course, is Greg Gunther. And the 51 HendrickCars.com Chevy is Sean Royer. And, of course, you got Buster Malcolm here in the 102 Chevrolet. So let me count these. I think we have more than 10. We'll see. 2, 4. There you go. Let me go up here. I can always count better looking back. There we go. Let me get that camera out here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, my math was correct. We have 12 starters and 10 spots. All right, guys, if anybody is unfamiliar with our format, top 10 finishers out of these 12 trucks will go on to the feature. The feature will be a brand new race room, same password. Charlotte week 2 will be the password for that. Again, brand new race room, should be live about 2 minutes at the conclusion of this one. You do have a fast repair. In the event we have a caution, I'll ask if we want to skip a lap of caution. If anybody objects, please let me know. All right. Ryan Bates in that number 81 Worth Chevrolet on the point. West Poly, they call him the one-man party. In the 13 truck on the outside, Aaron Allman starting in P3. Go back to P4. That, of course, is George Buck. George Buck in that 28. The 7 truck is Richard Robb. The 33 is Trevor Benz. That 6 truck is Joey Piletti. This 51 is Sean Royer. You got Mark Barcelos. That 14 is Joseph Klein. The 93 is Greg Gunther. Good to see him in a Ford. And, boys, starting shotgun on the field tonight is Buster Malcolm. I got a feeling he's going to race his way in. That pace truck is off. We'll follow Buster here from the tail of the field.
Green flag.
Again, top 10 finishers will go on to the feature. Just an 8-lap heat race. Buster making the moves to the high side already. He is up to 11th. Trying to get some pointers here to see if the high side will be the way to go early on. I know it was last night in the ARCA cars. We've got a truck on the wall. That is Ryan Bates, our pole sitter. Let's get a quick check on the all boys. We have wadded them up. Let's see how this materializes.
Sorry, I pushed up.
Ryan got into the wall.
Sorry, Ryan, I was on mute.
And we went 3 wide there.
I
Mark
got below that
Barcelos,
line and shot me up the track.
Mark Barcelos also down here on the bottom says that he pushed up.
I was trying to squeeze, not get squeezed.
Yeah, 3 wide, man. That's tough. Turn 4 is tough. Turn 4 is tough.
I pushed up some, I think, too.
Again, those guys were 3 wide and really had nowhere to go. They ran out of real estate, as they say. This is Mark Barcelos. Let's follow him down pit road. I'm certain he'll go and maybe get some new tires on that thing and perhaps a faster pair.
Just trying to dodge the swerving cars and trucks.
We got a lot of action on pit road. So 3 trucks. That is Mark Barcelos in that 49. The 14 is Joseph Klein. And then you got Ryan Bates. Let's see if they are going to take the faster pair. Let me see how quickly they all get off pit road. They're on pit road now. We're probably coming to 2 to go this time by. We might be able to just go 1 to go. Are we going to be good to skip a lap of caution, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, if nobody objects, we'll hit that button now. Now, I think this puts us on 1 to go. All right, here's the field, so everybody's going to get caught up. Actually, I think we're going green this time by. Okay. I thought we had an extra lap. But they will get caught up in the back of the field, so they're good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and here comes our 12th truck, top of the screen. All right, again, this Chevrolet Pace truck will make that hard left. I need to pull the password down, don't I? I'm not looking at the live stream, but I bet you anything. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. My sincerest apologies.
Green flag.
Here we go. Aaron Allman, Trevor Benz, our front row with West Poly. Joey Puletti, Richard Robb, Sean Royer, George Buck, Greg Gunther, Joseph Klein, and Buster Malcolm currently in the top 10. As we work lap number 4, let's go back here and focus on P10. Here it is, Buster Malcolm in that spot. Actually, Joseph Klein in that spot. Ryan Bates in the 81, the Worth Chevy looking down below. Again, we're lap 4 of 8. Ooh, Ryan's a little loose. So is Buster. So is Buster. They both collect it. They're in good shape. Almost lost it. Nice save, Buster and Ryan Bates. This is our battle for 10th. At the moment, 2 of these trucks are out. 1 would be in. We're working lap number 5 of the scheduled 8. Mark Barcelos directly behind Buster Malcolm. Buster in this 102 machine. Getting kind of dark here. Barcelos and Ryan Bates as we take lap number 6. Trying to race their way in. That's a good looking Worth machine, I'll tell you that. Always quite partial to a black and red car, truck. My school colors, by the way, it's black and red. Looks like Ryan's going to try that high side, see if he can get that momentum. As he has not been able to make up the ground on Mark Barcelos and Buster Malcolm. Looks like Buster's picking up some speed there in 10th. We're going 3 wide up here. There we go. Ryan Bates making his charge now. Field is stacking up in the back. Here we go. as we are coming to lap number 8. This will be our final lap. Ryan Bates to the inside of Mark Barcelos in the Delta number 49 machine. He's going to take that position. And Buster Malcolm currently in the 10th spot with maybe 3 car lengths between he and P11. Going to have any magic happen here? Here comes Ryan Bates. Oh, Ryan, he sailed it in there. You got to give him credit for that. But that will be it. Now that is our top 10 finishers right there. Congratulations.
Good race, everybody. Good race. Let's go.
All right, again, fellas, our top 10. If you'd please join us in the feature, we'll be hot here in about 2 minutes' time. Unfortunately...
JW, you got a copy?
Yeah, buddy, go ahead. Jason Heaney, everybody.
Just a heads up for you on the stream, none of your paints are loading for the drivers, so I don't know if Trading Paints isn't loading for you. Just wanted to give you a heads up.
There's a great reason for that, Jason. I don't even have Trading Paints open. Thank you for the reminder. Good God. My fault. All right, my bad. My bad. My bad. Did not have Trading Paints going. We'll get some downloaded paint schemes. I was wondering why Wes Polly showed up in a stock racing truck. That.
You mean that's my paint job? Ah, I did it special.
I had your Delta one. Is that what you planned on running?
No, I've got my retaliation truck with my list on the back.
Oh, I'll rewind a little bit and see if I can't get that thing downloaded. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Here is Mark. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. Sweet Retaliation. Again, People's Republic of Communist California. The devil made me do it. And here is the list. Drivers who owe... All right, we got to pause this. Drivers who owe that guy payback. Everyone else. Okay, let's see what we got here. Who's on the list? I see Aaron Brown. I see Joel Farlow, Cole Bear, Eric Winkelspect, Trevor Benz, and I see Kyle Buchanan. See if I can't zoom in just a bit more. Yeah, here we go. Maybe you can read those names. There we go. That's about as good as I can get it. Right there you go. You're on the list. If you're on the list, watch out. Mark Barcelos, he's coming for you. I like it. Very creative. Very creative. So there you have it. The 49 truck with his list on the back. All right, let me grab a quick photograph here of these top 10 finishers. That's Buster Malcolm on up. And then we'll get the feature started.
I'm never fast enough to catch any of them.
It'll come. I promise. It'll come. It'll come. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. Unfortunately, 2 drivers had to go home. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, listen, this is junior varsity. At best, Wayne, JV. I've been accused of middle school before. The middle school level. Look, I make no bones about it. I make mistake after mistake after mistake. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. On second thought, running a JV race. That is the fact. Rock Bottom Racing JV League, no question about it. Junior varsity at best. On most nights. We're on most nights, we are blessed if I'm at junior varsity level. All right, Charlotte Week 2 is the password. We got our field locked in. We're going to get 2 hours here, 10 minutes of practice, 1 lap of qualifying. It is set. I want to show this off. Last night, it did not transfer over. You'll see right here, 1 lap of qualifying. You can see it right in the middle. 5 minutes, 1 lap, 100 laps of the feature. Make sure we got 3 sets of tires. Toyotas have 3 sets. The Ford has 3 sets. Let's put this Chevy down to 1 extra set. You think anybody would notice? You think anybody would notice? I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that at some point. Let's see here. Restart zone is on. All right, we got the pace truck. 3 green-white checkers if needed. Hopefully we don't need them tonight. And we will start at 8:30 as it gets dark at 8:22. Truck race starts at 8:30. Friday night. So we're going to start at 8:30. We're going to qualify at 7, 5 o'clock practice time. Let's see. Let's get some brand new weather. Most up to date. And we are going to race under 76 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Should be a low of 69. I guess by race in, perhaps. I'm not sure. All right, C-Class, 1200 on the I rating. Severe qualifying scrutiny. No shenanigans during qualifying is what they tell me. All right, let's make sure it's set to go live. It is, and bam, there we go. Welcome to iRacing, Trevor. No doubt, no doubt. This is my second race. Welcome to the big show, Trevor. Welcome to the big show, man. I wish you nothing but good luck this evening. Should be a fun time, man. We had a good one last night in that ARCA race. A really good one. I'm hoping to replicate that again tonight. I agree, Buster. It should be really fun. Should be really good evening, William Bowles. Spasm says that's a solid list on Mark Barcelo's truck. Wayne Rodriguez, trading paints is having trouble because of the weather here in Massachusetts. Well, it's working for me. It's working for me. You're trading. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Spasm. My bad. My bad. Frank Pierce, everybody. Long time no see, Frank Pierce. Good evening to you. First Gear Network. Yeah, got you on that, Jason. My paint hasn't updated on. Yeah, there's a good reason for that. I didn't have trading paints open. That's all I can say. We need to move the 500 to Saturday afternoon. Fox Sports is live streaming the ARCA race from the 30-car Friday night. Yeah, I've got a TV right here in front of my racing rig, so I'm all set to watch that. I want to watch Rick Goodell get around there in that number 31 car. If you don't know yet, Rick Goodell is the scheduled driver as of right now for that number 31 Rise Motorsport. Rick races here with us a lot, so we wish him nothing but good luck. Really good luck. Let's put on a show, Jason. Could not agree with you more. Should be a fun time, boys. Love Charlotte Motor Speedway. Is it my favorite? No. But you rarely ever have a bad race at Charlotte. Rarely. Jerry Denton, everybody. Good evening to you, Jerry. I hope you're well, ma'am. All right, the race room is hot. Our password, again, in case you'd forgotten it, is Charlotte Week 2. The field is full. Actually, we do have one race credit entry spot available if Mark Barcelos Week 2. Did I punch in the right password? I don't know if I punched in the right password. If Mark Barcelos or Ryan Bates wants it, they would certainly be good to take a race credit entry if that's what they wish to do. Hopefully I can get to Charlotte in time for the ARCA race. It'll be cool to see Rick do it in person. Amen to that, Aaron. Amen to that. I hope you have an awesome weekend, Aaron. It should be a lot of fun. My daughter and anyway, we have a family reunion this weekend, and I've not been to it in 2 or 3 years, so I've not been to it much recently. I can't remember exactly, but anyway, we are going to go to that. So I'm going to have to skip the Coke 600. We'll watch it on TV, of course, but we'll have family in and out of our house all weekend. So I'm going to buy Mark a beer. I need off that list. There you go. Mark, your paint scheme has been successful. You're on the list, Trevor. You're on the list. That's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, though. Man, this whole week I'm just excited about. Of course, the iRacing race last night. Going to race tonight, obviously. We'll be back at it in the Xfinity cars on Thursday. Friday night, in case you may have forgotten, we're running the Indianapolis 500. And then, of course, Saturday night is the Coke 600. If you want in, do let me know, and we'll get you registered for that. You do not have to register early. It is not a prerequisite. Do not have to enter early, but it is an option. Okay, let's go down to 57 on in brakes. Let's go up to +8 and see how that feels in this old gal. Oh my good Lord, are you kidding me? Boy, Spark Manga, everybody. That's right. 5 to P17, lap 17. That is our Chad Denton Memorial lap. Spark Manga, thank you kindly for that, brother. Spark Manga, everybody. Came through via a super chat. And that is lap 17, P17. Again, $5. Courtesy of Spark Manga. Spark Manga, thank you so much for that. I know Jerry appreciates that. And I certainly appreciate it. And whoever wins it will certainly appreciate it. All right.
Inside. Clear, clear, clear. Inside. Still there. Clear low.
Again, it is 5 o'clock sim time. We're going to qualify at 7:30 sim time.
Slowing on the bottom, real slow.
Got to find a way through 3 and 4 on these cold tires.
Is the fastest car on the racetrack. 29.987.
I think we did it right there. A little higher entry in 3. Hey, no problem. Get out the way. We did jump to the top of the leaderboard for 29.9. That's my fastest lap. Heat race or this one. Again, I'm not saying I'm going to be a threat for the pole, but last night we qualified 3rd here. And I ran like 15th to 18th the entire race. But I wound up finishing 3rd. I would not have won a biggest mover of the race prize last night. There's Warren Kyle Keith. I was trying to do a little bit of
811 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 29.887.
Come on. If anybody's a Detroit Tiger fan, you're up 1-0 with no outs in the top of the first. Lead-off home run by Carpenter off of Eric Fetty. It was a bomb. Wasn't none of that fence scraping stuff. It was a bomb.
Inside. Still there, quarter. Clear him.
We're going to be about 35 laps on a run of fuel.
Inside. Steering wheel feel okay?
No, it doesn't. Thanks for asking,
Clear,
Chad.
clear, clear. Outside. All clear. Outside. Clear.
Long time no see.
What's up?
Yeah, they're gonna
What's
slow
up,
you way
Warren?
down.
Warren Keith, everybody.
Oh, not much.
The father of the
They're
Flying
coming here and get some practice
Aces.
in before the 600.
Right on. The father of the Flying Aces 500
Good evening, Warren.
on New Year's Eve night.
I almost said good morning. Good
That
evening.
is our Smith & Wesson Ford. You got
Close
Richard
enough,
Robb.
right?
You got Joey Puletti. You got Buster Malcolm. The 28 is George Buck. That 33 tonight is Trevor Benz. The 25, that guy needs no introduction. That is the dirty one, Dan Taylor. The 17 tonight is Jared Wishon. The 12 truck belongs to Walker Thomas. The 4 truck, that's Larry Eddy. The 811, that's the Cowtails machine. That belongs to Tim Setzer. This is Jason Heaney's beautiful number 9 Napa Auto Parts machine. The number 91 is Oliver Cordell. The 71, that beautiful truck of Diamond Racing. That, of course, is Brandon Green. This 15 is Nate Yarnell in the Caterpillar Chevy. That 11 truck, that Chevrolet belongs to Paul White. That 3 truck, it's a Chevy, that's Warren Keith. And that number 93 Ford Performance, love that one. That is Greg Gunther, everybody. Aaron Allman in the Memorial Day machines, good looking piece. Good looking piece, got our Armed Forces logos on there, you love it. And again, my Smith & Wesson Ford. I think that's our entire field. See if we've missed anybody on the paint scheme reveal. Joseph Klein, we missed Joseph, let's grab there, here we go. In the RaceEPI.com, powered by Noose Force. What do we got going on here? That's a Chevrolet. That is Joseph Klein. Do we miss anybody else? Don't think we have. Cody Burke, we've not got Cody Burke in just yet. Let's grab that paint scheme. Cody's not taking a practice lap. Sean Royer, likewise, no practice lap. And Eric Winkelspect, no practice lap at the moment. All right, we're 1 lap, and that is it. Gentle reminder, fellas, 1 lap of qualifying. 1 lap of qualifying. All right. Ho! Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me, everybody. Daryl Howell. Use this for channel prizes or prizes any way you see fit. Thank you very much, Daryl. You know me. Let's go 5 random draws. Let's go 5 random draws. Excuse me, 4 random draws in the. Let's go. Let's just go 4 random draws throughout the entire field. What about that? That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Daryl, thank you very much for that. West Polly, nice list mark on the back of your truck. I put everybody on the list that has wrecked me. I would have to extend the truck. Yeah. Clever idea, man. Really like it. Really, really like it. Really, really like it. Good stuff. And again, thank you very much, Daryl, and thank you, Spark Manga. Truly appreciate it. All right. There's Eric Winkelspect. He took the bottom in 1 and 2. Let's see where this winds up for him. Again, it's 7:30, so track temperatures are much cooler. Winky Dink with a 29.6, boys. That is bringing the noise. That's P1 right now. Out of 8 cars, that is P1. Ollie Cordell has bested that. Track temperature is 77. Let's get out here and qualify it. Yeah, I don't think it's going to drop any. See what we can do. These tires good and hot. Coming off pit road the best we can.
Green flag.
177 at the line. Where's that going to put me? 29.844. That's good enough for P11. I don't know. Probably shouldn't have went on the high side. I think we had enough grip to maybe go full throttle through 1 and 2. But oh well. It is what it is. We're in good shape. Not the starting spot we wanted, but we'll take it. Looks like we're going to be P12 at the moment anyway. Ollie Cordell, Winklespect, Gunther, Heaney, Wishin, Benz, Walker Thomas, Larry Eddy, Aaron Allman, and Joseph Klein are top 10. And we've got 4 drivers did not qualify. That is Burke, Rob, Setzer, and Warren Keith. All right, we got 100 laps. We got 100 laps. We may have a couple. We got less than a minute left. We may have, yeah, there is one guy who is qualified. Cody Burke did qualify. He ran in the 5, son of a gun. That is bringing the noise, the absolute noise. Cody ran a good race last night, just did not pit late. He thought more cars would stay out, and I don't blame him. If I wasn't a pile of dog poo at that point in the race, I would not have pitted. But I was a pile of dog poo, so I went ahead and had to pit. I'm going to pull our password down, and we should be good to go. 18 seconds remain. Warren Keith, Timmy Setzer, and Richard Robb not taking the qualifying lap. All right. Well, let's get ready and go. How about some national anthem? Come on.
And the whole
Yeah, man. How about some Dale Jr. firing off these engines? I like to hear it. All right, that's what we're going to roll with. Let's go right there. +7. +7. Oh, yeah. She's about dark. She's about dark.
The estimated strength of field is 2,674.
2,674.
We do not have the hanging sign off of the pit box. You're only going to have the handheld sign.
I want the hanging sign. Go get the hanging sign, Chad. I don't like the handheld. Get us the hanging sign. All right. Are there going to be stage breaks? Absolutely. Absolutely. Not in this race or the Xfinity, but we will have it Coke 600. Absolutely. Any race information password. Oh, did I take that off? Yeah. Any race information on the race is on our X page, Twitter, whatever you call it. You may have to search, but all the race details
You ready to go here, bud?
is there. And we got 4 random draws. All right. All right, gents, as we get ready and roll off here, this is race 2 of our Charlotte Race Week. We have 100 laps tonight in these beautiful trucks.
We have
75% fuel, 3 additional sets of tires, a fast repair, no penalty/X system, and the restart zone is on. Got a couple prizes here this evening, courtesy of Spark Manga. Our lap 17 P17, that's our Chad Denton Memorial Lap, will be a $5 prize. And courtesy of Daryl Howell, we're going 4 $5 random draws throughout the field as long as you do not disconnect. If anything else comes through, I'll certainly let you know. I do appreciate you joining. I hope we all have a good time just like last night. Hopefully we can replicate that ARCA race. It was a lot of fun. And best of luck to all competitors. Oh, you can feel the electricity in the air. That sun is almost down completely. We're night racing, obviously under the lights. Starting 14th, not exactly where I wanted to start. I think we're going to be able to race our way up towards the top 5. I'm not saying we're going to be top 5. Pretty dang stacked field. Got some Michael Buffer. How about some Rick Allen kicking us off tonight? Old school truck style.
That's fun. All right, baby, do your thing. Ready? Green flag. Inside. Still there, quarter. Still inside. Still there. All clear, my man. Working the bottom inside. Door quarter clear. Inside.
So about 35 laps on the run of fuel.
Inside, even up. Too wide inside.
I have some action going on right here. See if we can't scoot through here.
Still there on the bottom. Still there. Clear.
How about this crowd? How about this crowd?
P4 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 29.912. That was a good lap, man. That was a good line you had there. Inside, inside. P3 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 29.765. Still inside. Still there. You're clear, clear. Baby, I need a couple more laps like that last one. Hey, it's Slugfest out there today, homeboy. Hope your brush closed.
Oh, I love it when Chad calls me homeboy. Makes me feel important.
You need it. Working the bottom, inside. Still there. Still there, door. Still inside. Still there, inside. Leader's running 30.23. Clear low.
Keep an eye on these. That battle about 3 trucks ahead of me. Been door to door for a while.
Inside. Still there, inside. Still there at your door inside. Door clear. Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still there, door.
I know I'm killing my tires up here.
Still inside. Still there at your door. Still inside. Clear. Inside. Still there at your door. Faster, my man. Still inside. Inside only. Clear him, clear. Inside, inside. Still there. Still inside. You're clear. Working the bottom. Still inside. Still there. Clear, clear, clear. Good job. Inside, inside. Still there. Still inside. Still inside.
At some point, I'm going to start fading
Clear.
pretty fast. Starting 14th, I need to make a move to get up towards the front. So when I fade, hopefully I don't fade out of the top 10.
You disappear every now and then, Billy.
Yeah, if it keeps up, I'll back up.
Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Inside's clear.
"15 laps in. Pretty good so far." Had the pleasure of meeting Ollie Cordell here at the Coke 600 about 3 years ago. Yeah, I can feel them tires starting to fade a bit. About 17, 18 laps in. That was completion
on the track, running 30.
of lap 18. We have to go back and look at P17 on lap 17. Courtesy of Spark Manga, the $5 prize for that.
Inside, inside. Still there, clear, clear. Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear. Working the bottom. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Clear.
Sorry, that was not Dan Taylor. It's Eric Winkle's spec. Similar looking trucks. Two laps in, 16 to go on the fuel.
Inside, inside. Still inside. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Last lap is a 31.4. 31.5. Let's go ahead and stay on the high side. Those guys who have saved their tires, then we'll pat them on the back.
Outside. Clear. Inside, inside, inside. Still there at your door. Still there at your door. Still there. Still inside. Still inside.
Close to that wall. Got Trevor Benz to my inside.
Still there. Clear low.
We're looking at under 10 laps now until we pit.
inside. Clear low. Fast guys are running 31.452. Outside. Clear high. Working the bottom.
I'm assuming the leader's up on the high side.
Still inside. Still inside.
Woo! Get off that wall, fella.
Still inside. Clear low.
Pitting in.
Good call, Greg Gunther. I thought about pitting on 33 as well.
Good call out.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. Yeah, he called.
Yeah, Greg called it.
I must have been busy with the other guy.
Gonna pin them up 5.
Seventeen pitting in, 17 pitting in. Woo! We made it. And didn't even get penalized.
10 away. 5 away. At your mark now. Turn it, nice and easy. Nice and smooth.
9 car pitting this time, 9 car pitting this time.
Let's take a look at our tires. 62 on that right front. 77 on the right rear. We're good on left sides.
Go, 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 go.
13.4 seconds. Not bad for a truck series crew. Watch that bump.
Watch the pitting in front of you.
33 pitting, 33 pitting. 14 truck pitting, 14 truck pitting.
Fastest guys on the track are running 31.58.
A little slick.
Truck in the top.
71 pitting Buster.
Leader pit road. Inside. You're clear.
I'm pitting with
I went on the bottom slow.
11 pitting.
15 11 the leader.
Yep, 4's going in this time, 4.
369 pitting.
The leader's on pit road.
I need downwalk it. Off.
Please, not the F shut off at the Oh, I didn't have no down. It's still there.
Inside. Inside. Still inside. Clear.
All right,
To the
let's
wreck and turn 4.
try our best to
Good
hook
job,
this
man.
bottom.
Bar race, take care of your stuff.
can't. Make these tires last a little bit longer.
Working the bottom inside. Clear heated inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still there, quarter inside. Step 2, is the leader. Still inside.
Clear up, Jason.
Clear.
Thank you, sir.
Doing a good job, bud. Nothing out the back. The gap is 1.3. P2 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 29.629.
Hopefully I can maintain this 7th position with the tires. Four nothing Detroit Tigers.
Fast guys are running 30.222.
Trevor Benz in P8 behind me.
Just a little bit left there, but the interval is 1.3.
Is catching me about a 10th a lap.
Come on, bud. You can do it, man. The interval is 1.2.
Trying to see where he's running. I can't tell in my rear view if he is top or bottom.
And 21 is the leader.
He's running the top. A very late apex. Yeah, he's bringing the noise. Trevor Benz will catch me.
Outside. Outside is clear. Outside. Still there on your quarter outside. Working the outside. Still out there. You're clear.
Coming to lap number 48. We have been green since the drop of the green flag.
Leaders are running 30.482.
pitted on lap 34. I'll try to pit on lap 66, 67, somewhere around there.
And next time by, be halfway.
Can't get over this Truck Series crowd. They saw that ARCA race last night and said, man, we got to get out to Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Guys behind you catching you just a little bit left there, but the gap is 1.5. Outside. Still out there. Still outside. Still outside. Door quarter clear. Outside. Fast guys running 30.974. Still out there. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear.
See if we can hold off Trevor.
Inside, inside, inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear inside.
I think you got a little tight on entry. We're about 10 laps away from pitting. So far, as I knock on wood when I say this, I've not dropped positions like I did in that first run. Obviously not gained a whole lot, but I've not dropped positions. So, I think we're doing okay down here on the bottom, just saving the tires a bit. See if I can't go up top and pick up some more speed. We're at 31.3. This lap come in at a 31.45. That lap comes in at a 31.57, so about the same.
meters are running 31.3.
We went high on 1 and 2, low in 3 and 4. Let's see what this one is. 31.5. No, I think we're just better off on the bottom. Pit here in about 5 laps. We're 10 laps out from pitting. Get our tires set. This will leave us with 1 set of Goodyears. Lap 64, probably pit in about 2 to 3 laps. Richard Robb coming on those brand new tires. Sorry about that, Richard. Had to catch the truck. Inside, Richard. I'll go high in 1.
Inside, inside, inside. Clear, clear, clear. Fast guys are running 31.594.
This is lap 67. Pitting in, Larry, pitting in here.
Oh, 2, taking in.
Buster Malcolm's going to join me on pit road.
10 away now. 5 away. That's your mark. Now, turn in, turn in. Remember, don't get too tight to the wall. You're going to be leaning on me.
We were a 74 as opposed to a 62 on that first run. So I did save tires. Yeah, again, I maintained 7th position.
Go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard.
Didn't gain much, but I did maintain 7th position.
We were running out of tires.
Nine pitting this time.
Jason Haney bringing her to pit road.
6-9 pitting.
Joey Puletti bringing her to pit road.
Outside.
Now watch out for getting loose right here.
Clear high. Outside. You're clear him. Inside, inside. Clear low. Inside. Go inside. And clear. Meters are running 31, 26, 1, 2. T13 is the fastest car on the track. 29.
33 pitting this time by. 33
River
pitting
Bend.
this time by.
Bringing her down pit road.
Inside. Still there. Clear.
Joseph Klein.
Pitting this time by.
Cody Burke. All to pit road.
The leaders on pit road. They're pitting in front of you.
Jason Haney, you guys a bullet.
Inside. Still there, quarter inside. Still there. Real nice work. Get up there and get dirty with these boys. Clear. Inside. Still inside. Quarter inside. Still inside. You're clear. The 2 is the leader. Inside, inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still there at the bottom. Really nice work, my man. Taking it easy on your stuff. Now bounce back, man. Keep it up. The gap is 1.3. Clear.
Held on as long as I could without completely destroying my tires.
Fast guys are running 30.326.
21 laps to go next time by.
nothing out the back. The gap is 2.
I know the numbers say you save tires better here on the bottom. I mean, I saw it with my own eyes during that last run, but it doesn't feel like it.
Pick that pace back up in. The gap 2.5. Good job, bud. You look at your temp. Alright, let's stay up on her, bud. You can do it. The interval is 1. Slow one on the bottom there, funny.
Thanks for saying something because I was just going to go on.
Yes, sir.
You're the leader. I didn't want to mess with your line, so I appreciate it.
No problem.
Keep it up, bud. Running strong behind you. The gap is 1.2.
Walker will be in my rear view really soon. Now, last night in the ARCA race, we did have a late caution. Made things exciting.
You can do this, bud. You got it. The gap is 1.5. Big crash.
Oh!
Caution.
How about that?
Closed.
First caution of the night.
9.
Got to catch up, I believe.
Does anybody not take tires here?
Go, Camp, go.
I've got 20 laps on my tires, so I must pit.
The
I'm
road
gonna
is
pit for my
open,
final set of
open.
tires. Might add an extra gallon of fuel. Get me through any green-white checkers if need be. I'm gonna put the last set on it. So be it. Whatever happens, happens. I have a lot of guys stay out. Look at them go. Probably didn't want to take that last set. Probably thinking we're having another caution.
Watch
They're
your
probably
speed.
right.
Keep busting people. 10 away. 5 away. At your mark now. Turn in, buddy. Come on. Right here.
Come on, fellas. Be a good time for a good pit stop.
Go, man, go. Go, man, go. To road speed. Out of tires.
All right, we are out of
All
tires.
right, man, we're lined up here.
There's a 92.93 on the right side after 20 laps.
All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 9.
Now we should get the green with about 13 laps remaining. So we have 3 wave around cars. That's going to be Warren Keith, Paul White, and Joseph Klein. Walker Thomas will inherit the lead. I don't know if he pitted.
Come around at 102.
Nate Yarnell, I don't think
could be
was on
behind
pit
the
road. I
9.
might be wrong there. George Buck, Richard Rob, Joey Piletti are lap cars in front of us. Jared Wishin, Ollie Cordell, Cody Burke, Winkle Speck, Heaney and myself. I know we were all on pit road. All right.
And 1 to go. Obviously, you'll be on the outside here of this restart. All right, so we're going to have to come around the 51.
Royer did
Line
not
up
get to
behind
take the
the
waiver
24.
out where there were lead lap cars, and same with George Buck. I understand they wanted to stay out, of course, to get that lap back, but it just did not work out. I think we lost one spot right there. I think I ultimately picked one up on pit road. I like that Heveline truck right there. I think I picked one up on pit road, but lost one overall because 2 trucks stayed out, I think. Oh yeah, 4 freshies. You daggone right, Michael Smithy. All right, here we go.
Buddy, let's get ready to roll here. Make sure your tires are cleaned off. Double check those belts. Hey, boss man, time to go to work. Green. Just an update, fast guys are running 34.552. Inside. Still inside. You're clear. Wrecking in turn 4. There's a wreck in turn 4.
Oh, good God, no.
Caution stop. Close. Front straightaway. Oh, man. All right. Can you assess anything to hurt the wheel? Get a couple guys back to the truck to get a transmission out, the gear change, box out, get all that stuff ready, get it set up in the garage. We're going to be hurt
good
from
God.
here.
No, you're good.
All right, so we're going to check the tow.
I think I got
We're going to check the tow first before we jack it up.
My part as well.
Behind the 15. Line up behind the 51.
Yeah, but
you have a little damage to the front.
They were.
There goes my new tires.
Get into them.
Pit road is open. Adjust your brakes if needed.
There goes my new tires. There's nobody behind me, so I'm not holding anybody up. Good heavens.
Behind is 11.
But we do have the faster pair, so not all is lost. I'm just, I don't want to see what I've done to my tires.
Gentlemen, pit road speed all the way, buddy. You are 10 away now. 5 away. That's your mark now. Straight in here. Leave on me. Go, man, go, 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 go.
All right, there's still 100 on the right front, 99 on that right rear. Left side's 95 on the left rear, and 97, where we were around sideways. Hey, Nolan Arenado just hit a home run. You don't say that much these days. 4-2, Detroit Tigers. Well, boys, we're back in, looks like 14th position. God bless. Oh, how quickly your fate can change, Vaping Bachelor. Oh, how quickly your fate can change. Well, we got one thing left to do. Let's go as hard as we can possibly go for 10 laps. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah, not sure what happened there. I saw them together, but it looked like they were just going to stay straight.
This restart here.
And at that point in the race, you don't want to check up any.
At 102. 10 laps to go. We're going to have to come around at 51.
Looks like we're going to restart in P12. Stay safe, Spasm. Weather playing with that stream. It's going to be on my doorstep in about an hour. Yeah, we're going to keep digging, Vaping. We're going to keep digging. That's all we can do. That wreck.
How's your temps look there under
I agree. I agree, Mike Joy. I agree. Did not want to see that.
Pace goes off. You ready?
They brought me a good piece tonight, and I think I'm better than P12.
Green flag, green flag. Inside. Still there. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still there at your door inside. There's a wreck in turn 4.
All right, we're going to put it out again. Okay. Back her down.
The road is closed.
Back her down.
We should be behind them 9.
Not the worst thing in the world.
Put it out. 3 off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3.
We should be behind them 9.
I got to let Jason Heaney buy me here in that 9.
Sorry, Nails. Back
The road
out
is
of her.
open.
I mean, I don't know how loose the truck can be.
JW, can you give me an EOL?
Not your fault, man. They had gotten off the throttle so much that I was all the way off and just was going around anyway.
Right there for it, buddy.
All right, so it looks like we picked up one spot. That was probably the wreck happened behind us, actually. So we're going to start on the inside. It's not the worst. Not the worst here. Advantages to the outside, advantages to the inside as well. So
811. Get the lucky dog.
Lucky dog.
I'm gonna have a lap down car coming. Get behind the 811.
Yeah, it's just crazy to think that really that one lap difference makes that much of a difference, but it does.
It does. It sure does. Welcome back to the lead lap, Tim Setzer.
Well, I had to get completely.
Yeah, thank you.
I couldn't believe how quickly caught him in 3. I'm like, oh.
I was going to go middle and it got closed up.
Will be 1 to go. Next time by. Thank you, Spasm. Yeah, I'm with you, Daniel. That's my plan. I was going to stay high the whole time, and I'm going to from this point forward. We will restart with 5 laps to go. Let's line it up. No, I'm going to be on the outside. Looks like P12. Same starting spot I had.
Everything shakes the way it is right now. You're going to be on the outside.
Driver Cody Burke will command the restart. Walker Thomas will be on the outside. Ollie Cordell, Eric Winkelspect.
Shall not be infringed. Well, I hate to break the news to you, but your position will be infringed when I pass you.
Hey-o. I'm going to plan on following this Dirty Dan Taylor to the point.
Now, don't do that. This ain't IndyCar and this ain't Indianapolis. Do not do that.
Copy.
You can push me all the way to the front.
Let's do it.
Come Friday? Oh yeah, follow Dan Taylor all day.
Yeah, you daggone right. All right, here we go. I think this will be our final restart. We've had a really good race up to the last handful. We've had a couple of smaller cautions, of which one I was involved in.
Pace car's off, big man. We're going to let you do your thing. Green flag. Leaders are running 35.661. Inside, inside. In and out. That's nice, my man. Take care of that thing. One outside.
Told you.
Still outside. You're clear.
We got a little sluggish restart on that outside. She's trying to come around with me. She's super loose right now.
Inside is clear.
3 laps to go.
That was a good lap. P2 is the fastest car on the track. 29.597. Outside. Outside. Clear high. Outside. Door outside. Clear. 2 to go. Inside, inside. Still there. Still there at your door. Still on the inside.
I think Walker might be on old tires.
Inside, inside, inside. Door quarter clear. Inside quarter. One more.
This will be it.
There's a wreck in turn 4. Still inside.
Sorry about that.
Still on the inside.
That was Buster. And what he did so bad, he put me wall coming out of 4.
Tell you what, fellas, you got to fight for every single position.
Outside.
Good one.
Still there.
Good one.
Still outside. Clear. Front of you against the wall on the outside.
Good race, gentlemen.
In the front straightaway. Front straightaway. Checker, right? Yep.
Ah, my good Lord, boys. All that for a
Bracket in
13th
turn
place
1.
finish.
All right,
But
that's
ran turn 1.
a beautiful example of letting one mistake.
That's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. Congratulations, Cody. A nice job.
Thank you.
That's the way she goes. Like every single position, you were up on the wheel, fighting hard. And our race winner is Cody Burke. Let's get him. Let's back it up. We've missed a little bit of his burnout. My apologies. Here we go. Cody Burke in at number 21, Texaco Havoline Chevrolet. It's a beauty. Big fan of that truck. Reminds me of Bobby Johnson every time I see the Texaco Javelin. Bobby Johnson. Big fan of the Texaco Javelin. Well, it's Cody Burke, our race winner. We'll go back and watch that last couple laps after we watch this awesome burnout. Big congrats to Cody.
I'm not sure who that was, but I do apologize because that was my fault. I didn't think I was going to come in quite that
All right, that is, let's back it up just a bit and get him right here. That's going to make a good race-winning photograph. You daggone right, that's going to make a great race-winning photograph. And I'm not sure what is up with this truck, but she just looks faded. And that is not tire smoke. I don't know how somebody painted that, but they did. It's a good-looking piece. It is a good-looking piece. I'm hoping Jared Wishing can get us a better photograph. But that, of course, is Cody Burke, driver number 21 this evening in the Texaco Javelin Chevy, our race winner this evening. Let me grab this real quick. Cody Burke, again, race winner. Phenomenal job. Let's go look at the last couple laps. Actually, let's go back to the restart. I think he restarted P1, so just got a good, healthy jump. Now, I think Walker's on old tires here, I do believe, on the outside here in that 12 truck. Ollie Cordell in that 91. I can't remember. I think Ollie took tires as well, I believe. This is lap number 96. We'll see things get spread out.
Old Burke got a messed up spec layer.
Yeah, I noticed that. Looks a little dull, doesn't it? All right, so there is Cody. We'll go ahead and fast forward a bit. Had a good run there by Jared Wishing. I think Jared's in the 91. Is that he in the 91? It is Oliver Cordell. Jared Wishing in 17. My bad. Had a pretty good run as we're on lap 97. Let's see if somebody gets close to him. Ollie gave him a heck of a run for his money. We'll speed it up just a bit as we're working lap 99. I think that's what we're going to see. This being lap 100. I don't think Ollie could ever quite get to him. I think that's about as close as we'll see. About one truck length advantage. Got a really good run up there off of 2, Cordell did. Almost gets to that back bumper. But in the end, it is Cody Burke taking home that victory. Ollie Cordell sliding across the line in P2. You love to see it. Giving it all he's got. Absolutely. Let's go take a look at our top 10 rundown, of which I did not figure. Cody Burke, if you didn't hear me the first 7 times I said, our race winner this evening in that number 21. Ollie Cordell finishes in the 2nd spot in that beautiful number 91 True Timber camo. He comes across the line sideways. That's P2. P3 is going to be Jared Wishing, a good run in that number 17. It's a beautiful truck. Eric Winkelspect in P4. And Greg Gunther, boys. Driver of the race right there. Greg Gunther, outstanding job finishing in P5. Brandon Green with a heck of a good run as well in that number 71. The Tribal Chief, number 71 of Diamond Racing. Aaron Allman, a good run up in 7th. 8th is Jason Heaney. Tried to catch him all night, just could not in that beautiful number 9 truck. And Joseph Klein there in P9. Look at him go. That's a heck of a run, Joseph. And then finally, our P10, Larry Eddy, a great run as well. All right. I brought her home in the 13th position. Not good for points, I'll tell you that. Not good for points. But nevertheless, let's go look at lap 17, and we'll find out who was P17. That carries a $5 prize, courtesy of Spark Manga. Here is 17. I was currently, I think I was like 10th. I was 5th, actually. I stand corrected. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, at the moment, iRacing will have Sean Royer in P17 on lap 17. Let's see if he does indeed cross that line or get past. I don't think he does. We can speed it up a little bit. Here we come to the start-finish line. Position 17, lap 18 now. Absolutely. Sean Royer, our $5 prize right there. Congratulations, Sean. That is courtesy of Spark Manga. Sean Royer with the $5 prize again, courtesy of Spark Manga. Now, we got 4 random draws we'll do here in just a brief moment. Give one more shout out to our race winner, Cody Burke. Just an excellent job. He's good in everything we drive, but he is particularly good in those trucks. All right. Let's go ahead and pull down the background screen. And we'll exit out of the iRacing.com simulator. Get things set up here for our random draws. Remember now, as long as you didn't disconnect, you're eligible tonight, courtesy of Daryl Howell. We have 5 of these bad boys coming up in just a second. All right. Well, crud. There we go. Here we go. Random number generator, top of the search history. I'm on the website all the time. I love myself some dadgum random number generator. All right, let's look at our standings. Now, again, no dedicated finishing position prize, so everybody's eligible as long as you didn't disconnect. So we'll go P1 all the way down to P22. 1 through 22, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, 4 guys. And I'm told to zero it out. So let's go ahead and generate that to 0. Now, we'll go 1 through 22. First guy, courtesy of Daryl Howell to win a $5 prize tonight, is P13. Is that me? Is that me? You daggum right. You daggum right. Thank you very much, Daryl. Our second random draw win, courtesy of Daryl Howell, goes to this guy, P2. Heck of a good run. That, of course, goes to Oliver Cordell. Oliver Cordell, $5 richer, courtesy of Daryl Howell. Ollie, please let me know how to pay that out. Sean, please let me know how to pay out your lap 17 P17. Our third goes to P1. By gum, fastest truck on the track tonight. He gets a $5 prize courtesy of Daryl Howell. And our fourth and final random draw this evening goes out to this guy right there, P3. Boys, 1, 2, 3. Top 3 podium finishers, Jared Wishon, a $5 prize. Big congrats on that. Big congrats on that. All right. Look, that's wrapping us up. I don't mean to purposely rush off the air, and I'm not really going to, but I am going to have to start checking the weather, as we do have some severe weather heading our way, so I want to keep an eye on that. But it's not supposed to be here for like another 30 minutes or so. Huge congrats, Cody. Huge congrats, Oliver and Jared, for winning the random draws. Daryl, thank you so much for that, man. Spark Manga, thank you so much for the Chad Denton Memorial Lap Prize. Thank you so much for that. Much appreciated. Much, much appreciated. But look, that's going to wrap it up on the track this evening. Again, apologize. We came on the air at 7 o'clock this evening. Had to try to beat some storms, so was able to finish that one under 2 hours and 15 minutes. So sorry for the shorter live stream, but I had to tonight. Thursday night we'll get back at hopefully running a couple of races. And by gum, we'll get after it. Now let's talk about Friday night real quick. If you're wanting in, there's 7 spots remaining for the 2025 Indianapolis 500. That comes up on Friday evening at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. The race room will open up, and then we're going to qualify at about 7:15. Our practice will open up like 6:30 or 6 o'clock. I can't remember, whatever I put on the race sheet. It's going to be an early practice for the guys not in the heat room. But speaking of that, if there's any open spots, we will run a heat race at 6 o'clock on Friday evening. Almost exact same format will follow on Saturday. There's 30 available spots for that one. At the moment, 15 of those spots are occupied, meaning there's 15 open spots. And if they remain open, we'll race for that in a 6 o'clock heat race on Friday evening. But nevertheless, if you want in, please let me know, and we'll get you in there and get you security. And you do not have to secure your entry. Do not have to secure the entry. But if you do, you are running the Indianapolis 500 or the Coke Zero, not Coke Zero, it's Daytona, Coke 600 is what I'm trying to say. All right, back to the chat for just a brief moment. We'll check out everything here. Michael Johnson, what one am I clicking on for the P.O. box? All right, we're talking to someone else there. Tetley, Max Velocity Channel covers the weather as well. I have seen that. I'll use my prize to get in the Coke 600. You daggum right. Sean Royer going to get himself into the Coke 600. Let me make note of that. So 14 spots, open spots remain if anybody wants it. So that's going to leave 14 spots to race for on Saturday night at the moment. Thank you very much, Spasm. All right, look, that is going to, I think so, Vapin. I felt like I had a pretty good run. I really did. It just, it's racing and stuff. Hey, thank you, Jackson Hill. Greatly appreciate that. Welcome to the channel, man. Join us Thursday night. We will take tomorrow night off. I don't get home till really late from work and Bible study until pretty much like 8:30-ish, 8:45, sometimes 9 o'clock. But nonetheless, we'll be back at it Thursday night with our Xfinity race as part of this 4-race series. And then Friday night, as you just saw, the Indianapolis 500. And, of course, the Coke 600 on Saturday night. Boys and girls, ladies and gents, I hope you had some fun tonight. I sure did. I want to thank everybody for racing, everybody tuning in, everybody chatting, subbing, whatever you did to contribute. Thank you very much. It was a fun time. Ladies and gents, until Thursday, please stay safe out there. Good night to each and every one of you. And as always, may God bless you. Take care, everybody.